Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's the Single Mom's Budget, and we are doing a cash stuffing and a cash unstuffing today. It is the last Friday of the month, so we're going to be changing some bills, doing some sinking funds, paying on some bills, all that kind of thing, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to follow along, then come and hang out with me. Okay, so to start, we're going to begin with expenses. So I'm just going to take those out of here. I do want to say really quickly, thank you guys so much for checking out my shop and saying such kind words, and I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so let's get into this. We're doing rent, credit card, heat, internet, groceries, and gas are all being done this week. So just close that off. So like I was saying in previous videos, when I do rent, I do it, you know, those couple of weeks before it's due. So I'm actually going to be putting in $200 today, and that will cover the rest of my rent for June to pay. So I'm going to actually just take it out because I'm going to pay for that this weekend. Sorry. So we are doing the 200 I already have in here, and then I am adding another 200. So put that, so it's 100, 200, 300, 400, and I'm gonna pick orange. So total for rent we have is 400, and that's gonna go into the bank. So let me just put this off to the side. And next we have Capital One, which is getting $40. And of course I have here the extra money that I need to put back in there to pay for a plane ticket. So I'm going to just take that out of there as well and put this together. But I am going to keep my little post-it note, that way I know exactly how much I'm putting in there as of right now, because I do have my debt snowball, which, you know, I always try to figure out if it's going to go to my car payment or it's going to go to my credit card. So there might be additional money that might go to either one. So we'll see once we get there. But for Capital One, I just put in for $40. So we now have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83. So we have 283. I'll just write that on here so I remember that. And for this one, I'm just going to put off to the side by itself just until I figure out how much is going in there at the end. All right, so for utilities, I am doing my goodness, I'm doing my heat, and that is getting 25. I'm just gonna use a couple of 10 since I have a few of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Like I've said in previous videos, how I split my bills. So between this week and next week, I will have paid for my heat for the month. So now that's all set. So this will actually stay in the envelope. So I'm going to put it off to the side over here. And moving down, oh, let me write down. I have 25. And then for Verizon, which is also supposed to get 25. And already checking, I can tell I don't have any 5s. And I was planning on going to the bank, but Fortunately, I was closing today, so that wasn't an option. And yeah, so you just work with what you have. So I just switched out that $10 to give myself 2 5s. So I can place that in here. And we are going to put in for internet, we're putting in 25. So I'll just take a 20 and a 5. So same thing, come next week, I will pay the other half, and that will cover the internet for the month. There we go. And then for groceries, I do have a little extra money left in here. So of course, like I was saying before, any money left over will get moved into my debt snowball. So I'll just place that here for now. And we are going to put in some extra money. I'm actually gonna put some 10s. I liked having that change. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's all set. And then for gas, we're putting in 20. So that's pretty easy. I'm actually going to need this money this week. I am taking the boys to Legoland. They have no idea that we're going, so I'm super excited about this. The boys and myself are like obsessed with Legos, so I'm sure the boys will love it. And we're not even going to tell them where we're going. They just know that we're going Bubba's tomorrow morning. So we're getting up bright and early, getting dressed, get in the car, grab some snacks on the way, and then just heading right over. So I'm really excited about that. Should be pretty fun. Okay, so going down, we have my savings. So that will be in my sinking fund binder. So let me just grab those guys. And I believe I need most of them. So let me just grab those. And I keep meaning to do my little vinyls for these, but I've been pretty busy this week. So hopefully I can get to do that this weekend since I am off for a whole 3 days. I'm so excited about this, that I'll be able to have some time for myself to be able to get some things done. All right, so for savings, for my envelope, we're putting in 50. So let's just see what I have in there so far. So for my $1,000 notes, I have 3,000 already in the bank. And then I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 50. Now, since I'm going to put 50 in, I'm actually just going to take a $100 bill and place that in there now, and then just put these here. That way I don't have to worry about that later. So we have my 3,000 notes and then $300. So that leaves me with 3,300. Okay. Boom. And boom. All right, so going with Christian savings. And of course, like I always say, Christian and Noah's savings are the same, and they both will get $20 this week. So let me just add that in, and let's see what we have. So they both have their $2,000 notes, and 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 65. So that is, oh, sorry, 2,765. Oops. 765. And I totally wrote my number in the wrong spot. So 3,300, go there. Okay, wait. I'm like second guessing myself right now. I'm like, did I even put $20 in there, or did I just count it? But we will find out when I do Noah's, because if the number isn't the same, then I know I messed up. Okay, so $20, I've remembered. And then we have $2,000 notes. And we have, let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 720, 740, 765. So 765. So I did not miscount. For once, I did not miscount. So that's 2,765. Let's put that in here. Oh. Okay, so that's for Noah. And now going to my favorite part, my sinking funds. All right, so we're gonna start with entertainment, and entertainment right now has $45 in it, and we are going to deposit 15. So I actually didn't write that down. Good job, Shayna, get your life. All right, so it's 15. Let me just quickly write in this one. I know it's also 25. All right, so we know that we're putting in 15. So that is a 10 and a 5. And just looking at it, I am going to swap these out and put a 20 in its place, since I don't need those, and I'm sure I'm gonna need that later. So that leaves me with 20, 40, 50, 60, which will be great because we'll be able to use this money when we go to Legoland. So we have $60. And I'll put that off to the side. And next is Treat Yourself. And this one I'm not touching. I'm just gonna keep adding to it. And whatever I have saved is what I'll take with me on vacation. So for Treat Yourself, we are putting in 25. I'm gonna just take a couple of 10 since I'm gonna be making change anyway, and switching out these smaller bills for larger bills. That's okay if I put in those extras. We'll switch it out later. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So we now have 200 saved in Treat Yourself. There. So we have 200. Awesome. All right, so now my really favorite part, and that is my savings challenges. I'm just gonna put this off to the side so I can still see everything. And we are going to start with our 52-week savings challenge. And for this week, we are doing $23. So we'll take 20, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add it into this, but let me just mark it so that I don't forget, because I know me, I will forget. And of course I picked up the wrong blue marker, but that's okay. All right, so that $23 is going to be added into here. So let's just do that. And boom. Let's see where we are. We have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, yep, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So that is 286 for my savings challenge. And for that one, we did $23. So that's where we are with that. All right, so next is Disney. If I can lift these up. My goodness, I cut my fingernails. It's become a hassle trying to grow them out, so now that I've cut them, I can't pick anything up. I was like, of course that would happen. All right, so we're doing the 5-10 challenge one. Oh, not in order. All right, so for 5-10 challenge, we are doing $10. So let me color that in so I don't forget. So we are doing $10. Now let's see where we are. We have 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60. So we have 260. Oh, 260. I just realized I wrote this $10 in the wrong spot, so let me just scribble on it so I remember that the $10 is actually here, because I forgot to put them in order. Go figure. Like, good job, Shayna. All right, so we have that there. And then next is my Disney Savings Challenge. And as always, we do half of what it says. So right now it's 95, and it should be 47.50. But to make it easier on myself, I'm just going to do $50 this week. So let me just write that in here that we're doing 50, and we are at, well, let me just double check that we are at 824. If you guys did see my video earlier this week when I was doing my savings challenges and I was stuffing those, I didn't have some change in some areas, so I had to like switch stuff out. But let me just double check and make sure that I have everything here. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 750, 770, 780, 90, 800, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 824. So that is correct. We are on track. And for that 95, since I'm going to just do $50, and let's see, how many hundreds? Oh, don't need that. 1, 2, 3. I have 30. Oh, I need change. Oh, it's my own fault. So let's see if I can make some change. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. So switch that. So that'll give me some bills. All right, and then I'll just take that $50 back and put it back in here. So then that'll give me the 50 for Disney, and I'm going to use a purple marker for that one. And let's see how much we have in total. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 860, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So 874 is the total. Okay, so for Disney we have 874. Place that in there. Then of course we have our my goodness, I'm like drawing a blank on things today. The 101, my goodness, my 100 envelope savings challenge. My God, Shayna, get it together. All right, so of course we're doing 2 envelopes, and that will put us at 101. So let me just scribble those in. And since we were at 2222, or if you guys remember, I had counted, but for some reason I was missing, I believe, an extra $40 that was missing. So I did fix that, so that's all set now. So we're actually at 2222, and then with the 101, we will be at 2323. Well, let's just make sure that I have my 2222 in here before we begin. All right, so we have the $2,000 notes, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 1, 2, 3. So it's 60, 70, 80, 90, it's 200, 20, 10, my goodness, 10, 20, 21, 22. So we have 2,222, and we're going to add 101. And looking at it right now, I can tell I don't have any ones, but let me see if I have any in here that I could swap out with. I'm sure one of these has it. Let me check in this one. So this one I tend to put quite a few ones in it. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Put that in there. So that is all set. Now we can do 101. Let's see. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. What is going on? How do I have 85? I should have 101 left. I am definitely going to have to go through these numbers again. A long night, I'm guessing. All right, so I must have did a miscalculation when I took money out of the bank, but let me just double check and count again. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. No. 101 minus 85. I'm short $16. That's okay. I'll just go to the bank tomorrow while I'm out and make that adjustment so that we will be all set. So what my total should be, and I will write it down in here just so that I can remember where I'm at. If we had in 2222, we're going to add 101. That'll give us 2323. So yeah, let me just recount this really quick. All together and see what it comes out to. Maybe I'm just thinking in my head that it's wrong, but it's not. Let's find out. Okay. So there should be $323 here if I did it right. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so I'm still missing that extra change. So I will go to the bank to get that change. And yeah, so we'll be at 23.23 come tomorrow, I guess, when I get that extra change in. So it'll put me at 23.23 in my savings challenge. So let me just put this back here for now. I'll make sure it's nothing back there. And that is good. All right, so I don't have that much going in, but we did do some saving. So let's see what I have for my debt snowball. So we're gonna add in this $20. Oh no, I just pulled it off. This $20 into here. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So $117 is going into my debt snowball. And I am thinking I'm just going to give it to my car payment. I'm just going to do an extra 117 towards my car. I was thinking of splitting it, but I would rather just put a bigger chunk of money onto my car right now. So yeah, we'll do that. So $117 towards my car. So let me just do that so I remember. And then credit card will stay the same, so that $283 will go to my credit card and pay for that. And then we just have this $400 that's going into the bank for rent. So not a lot of money is going into the bank this month, but that's okay. We, you know, really just focused on paying down some of our debts. We don't have any like $1,000 to drop in yet, so that's all right. So with that $400, I'm just gonna see where I can switch out some bills. Obviously not that many, but some is better than none, because a lot of these are a little fat and I would like to cut back on them if I can. And actually, let me see if I can switch out anything with these bills as well, now that I remembered what I am putting this towards. All right. Come on, ones. I'm sure there's a more graceful way of doing this, but apparently I don't know what that is today. All right, so this is what's going back in the bank. So let's try and switch out some bills. Let me just move this back and let me close these off. And of course, once I'm done changing over the bills, we will look at what I have saved so far, and yeah, we'll figure that out at the end. So let me just switch this there, and then here. So let's start with my savings challenges, since these are the ones that I hold on to for the longest. and that way I can get rid of some of the extra bills in here that I don't really need to carry. So we have, that one's gonna stay. So it's 60, 70, 80, 85, 86. So let's just switch out the 2 10s for another 20. Just put you here. Oh my goodness, so thirsty. Let's see for Disney. I know we have some smaller bills. So 50, 60, 65, 70. So let's just go with, we'll switch this out for our 20. So 2 5s, 10, and we'll switch it out to our 20. That one's all set. Then we have our 5, 10, 20 challenge, which I did just break it down, but let's switch those 2 10s out for a 20 as well, and that puts us up at 260. A lot smaller to hold on to. And then let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Okay, so it'll sit there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. I can't with these new bills mixed in. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's for 100. Okay, and we have 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. So that's 2 more hundreds. So 1 and 2. All right. That, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's use the older bills and send that back and switch it out for a 5. Alright, so now my savings challenges are all set. Now let's switch out some things in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Oh. There we go. So now treat yourself as nice and neat. 2 bills. Okay, entertainment, I'm actually going to keep it this way because I'm going to be using it while we are out tomorrow. So that one is fine. Let's see. I think I'll be able to switch out 1 for Noah, but not for Christian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll switch that out. That's okay. Alright. So Christians, we're gonna have to do it on another time. So that's okay. Let me just make sure there's not any 10s that I can switch out. Don't think so. No. So that one's okay. Mine is already switched. This is good, good. Internet's good. Heat, I think I did a bunch of 1s, but now I'm just gonna switch this over to a 20 and a 5. So I don't have to carry that around either. And I think that is it. All right, so that is all set. Oh, well, everything is a little bit easier to hold on to. Let's see how much is going back to the bank. And then we can also look at how much I have saved so far in our accounts. Okay, look at, oh, it's actually not that bad. All right, so let's start with the 20s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 400, so 440, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, and that looks like it's a 20. Ugh. I wonder if that's where that 16 went missing. I'll have to double check later. And now I've lost track of where I was counting. All right, let me try that again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, oh, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So that pile is 260. With that 500, puts me at 570, just so that I remember where I'm at. And we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 610 is going back into the bank, with 400 of it paying for rent. 283 is paying for my credit card, and 117 of that is going towards my debt snowball, and that will go towards my extra car payment. But yeah, so that's where we are for what's going back to the bank. Now let's see how we are doing with our savings. Okay. So for right now, we have $3,300 for me, plus $2,765 for Christian, $2,765 for Noah, and then in entertainment, there's $60, $200 and treat yourself, $286 in the savings challenge, $874 for Disney, $260 for my 5, 10, 20 challenge, and going to be $23.23 in my 100 envelope challenge. So cash that I have pulled together so far is $12,833, And then of course what I have in my M1 Financial that I've invested, M1 Financial, my M1 Finance, and right now it's about $2,800. So if I add that to this, that puts me at $15,633. Now, if we're looking at like, you know, my total of like what I've invested saving, I have my 2 401ks, and one of them is for $20,000, and then the other one is for $8,000. So I have in, I guess you say with assets, about $43,633, and that is investing my 401ks from my previous employer, my current employer, and then what I have in my savings accounts for me and the boys, and then of course any of like the little activities or savings challenges that I'm doing along the way. Now, I know it seems like a lot of money, but like I was saying before, a lot of this money is for the long haul. This is money that's for when I retire, or what I'm hoping to do in the next couple of years is to buy a house. So that's what that income is for. That's for something that's happening a lot further down the line, not something for tomorrow. So of course, like I'm not expecting to like, you know, walk into the bank and take this money out, and that's not the plan for that. But it is nice to see that those different steps that I have been taking, it is making a difference in what my future and what my kids' future will look like. So I'm super excited about that. So once again, I do want to say thank you guys, as always, for watching my channel, liking, and sharing all those lovely things. I really do appreciate it. And I am going to take a break from doing my midweek video this coming week, and it's just, we have a lot of stuff going on here, so I'm just trying to get things together. But I will be back soon with another cash stuffing video next Saturday. So if you guys just want to stick around and see that, I will see you guys then. Bye.